Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Tough Questions. A little bit more Portal 2 for you.
A little bit.
We're going to get through this, I think.
The whole thing?
I don't know. How long is it?
It's probably like 10 hours.
10 hours?
Yeah.
No, maybe we won't.
Oh, like total.
It'll be like 1,000 episodes.
Well, we could have 1,000 episodes.
Cool. We'll be YouTube gods if we have 1,000 episodes.
Nope.
Guess what today is?
Uh,
Would You Rather Wednesday.
Oh, dang. Okay. I was like, was I supposed to remember something for this?
I got a good one for you. We're making it silly.
Oh, we're getting silly.
We're getting silly.
Okay.
Would you rather
Okay.
have no fingers at all or penises for fingers?
But
Say the penises work just like regular fingers.
they do, so they have
Yeah,
like
you can pick things up with them. But everyone will know that you have penises for fingers.
so no fingers or penis
or
fingers.
penises for fingers.
This is the worst would you rather ever. Oh man. No, because I need my fingers to like pick up stuff
Sure do.
and play video
You're not gonna be picking up any chicks with penis fingers.
Oh,
though.
no.
Or maybe you will. Different kind of chick though.
I'm
Couldn't play. Yeah, you couldn't play video games without fingers.
oh man.
You're gonna need to play a lot of video games if you have penis fingers. Probably you'd be hanging out alone a lot if you know what I'm saying.
I have to say penis fingers because then
Rocking the penis fingers.
I couldn't play video games otherwise, man.
Yeah, I like eating too much to not have any fingers. I'd rather just have penis fingers.
Right?
What about when you're eating and you get them close to your mouth and you're like, oh no, I got the penis fingers close to my
Wait,
mouth.
do they still work like penises too, even though that they're
Like if you get stimulated, do your penis fingers
yeah,
get
yeah,
hard?
like, or do you get like arthritic fingers then suddenly because you can't use them?
Well, they're penises, so they don't have joints in them.
But
So
you said
probably-
they have a knuckle and they work like that.
Well, you can. I guess you can pick. I don't know. I don't really know the science behind
What?
penis fingers.
I don't think it's a thing. That's why there's no
Well,
science
you
behind
could
it.
clasp things still.
Oh, okay. So kind of like vice grip it, like Vulcan
like-
death grip something.
Yeah. I mean, they can bend. They just don't have
Oh
joints.
my god. Yeah, I'd have to just because of like video games and I need to be able to write and type and
Yeah, wear gloves. You'd have to wear
so
gloves.
Stupid.
Well, I got a
But-
joke for you. How would a condom fit if you had 5 dicks? Like a glove.
So that we can get
That fits into what we're talking about. Great
Just
joke.
gave you the dirtiest scowl ever.
Sometimes you just gotta throw out a dirty joke every once in a while,
Oh,
or all the time if you feel like it. What is going on?
he had to use some sort of special
Template missing.
what?
Continuing from
Template
memory.
missing.
Oh, it hasn't done it.
Like open this door. Nope.
I feel like we're just gonna quietly move along.
we're just not going to. What is it?
So we both want penis fingers.
It's hooray.
Hooray!
It's-
What are we talking about today?
oh, we're gonna teach how motherfuckers can cheat in school.
What?
No, I'm kidding. We're learning. We're gonna
was
talk
very
about
aggressive.
well, you know, things and stuff.
We're talking about things and stuff.
We're talking about. Whoop. See, I think I gotta do this.
How to learn.
How to learn in school to help you all with our back to school week of fun extravaganza.
Woo-wee.
Yeah. So, first of all, I want you to do something, Whitley. Oh, he's just gonna keep talking, probably. So, first off, real easy one. Memorization.
Memorization.
You know memorization, where you just say stuff to yourself?
I'm familiar with the idea, with the concept of memorizing things, yes.
Okay. So, memorization. You gotta say it at least 3 times to yourself.
Like Beetlejuice?
Yeah, only out loud.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Or Bloody Mary, or something else of that nature. What do you want me to do?
Figure it out.
Dude, I don't know.
What's your view on that?
I really just.
So you want to repeat, obviously.
Yes, 3 times.
It's
At
hard
least
to
3
just
times.
memorize something first off the bat. One way, honestly, that I like to memorize things in that same kind of manner. So, like, if you got a bunch of stuff to learn,
Right.
you learn, you, like, read the first thing, read the second thing, read the third thing. Say you got 3 things, just as an example.
What if we
Right.
gave it something else?
So you read the first one, and then the next one you read the first one and the second one. And then you read the first one, the second one, and the third one. That way the first one's already been done 3 times, the second one's already been done twice, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then you read them all again, and then you reverse them, and you read the third one, then the second one, then the first one. So that way you don't, like, you're not remembering the order as much as you are remembering the stuff.
Right.
And then you can mix them up after you've done each of them 3 times, and do that 3 more times. So, like, for note cards, for example, if you're studying for a test, you have your note cards. You get them in one order, and then you do them in reverse order, and then you mix them up and see how well you can do them. that way you've done them so many times before you mix them up that you're probably going to remember most of them.
Right.
Also, like if I get a new job at a restaurant, I will memorize the menu like that too.
What, really?
Yeah. Like typically you will learn the menu just by working, but you will be miles ahead if you learn the menu before you start working.
Well, yeah, and then but you also, what you need to do is you also need to chunk stuff, so you learn a little bit, and then you learn a little bit, and then you learn a little bit, and so on and so forth. Dude, I don't know where to go.
So you're saying if you got a lot of information, you don't want
Chunk
to try
it
and
out.
learn it all
Yeah,
because it'll just
yeah,
get all
yeah,
muddled
yeah.
in
And
your
that
brain.
also goes into planning. Like you need to plan for something.
Well, that goes in with the menus too. Like you memorize like the appetizers one day, the entrees another day, the desserts the day after that. Because if you try and memorize the whole thing, that's just too much information.
Right, exactly. And so you need to plan accordingly, actually spend some time figuring out, your motivation levels. Like know yourself. That's a big thing. Dude, I don't know what to do.
Like, what do you mean?
Like you need to know how long it's going to take you to memorize something. Like if you're a procrastinator, there's nothing wrong with being a procrastinator. But, plan for your procrastination,
Right. There's probably lots actually wrong with procrastinating. If you procrastinate to the point where you don't have time to memorize it, then that's a problem.
Go on and catch.
Like I used to get in trouble all the time in school because I would just wait until 3 o'clock in the morning the day before it was due to try and study for something.
Right.
And guess what? I ain't gonna cut it.
It don't cut it.
So like you said, I guess learn your procrastination to your the moment that you need to actually start.
Right.
I suppose that's a valuable point.
Do you need me to go all the way back here for something? It's gonna make me go all the way back here, isn't it?
Seriously?
Dude, I don't. I think. I'm not sure. Like I need that thing.
Go get it then.
It's too fast. It's so fast.
It's super fast.
So some of the metacognitive is thinking about thinking.
Brains and thinking about thinking.
Right. Is can I teleport through this thing?
Is what?
So is thinking about thinking. So you reflect on your work environment and you reflect on what works and what doesn't work, as well as where do you study. So what is your environment like?
Yeah, like some people are okay with, like, some people might get distracted by having other people around, and some people might actually fall into a better groove by having other people around.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you can go to, say some people go like right to Starbucks. There's people everywhere, but kind of like all that background noise creates a focus. You know what I mean? But other people might be distracted by it, and it's good. You're saying it's good to figure out what where you study, what's good for you.
Right, exactly. And whether it's music, whether it's other people, whether it's this.
Oh yeah, music. That's another good one because some people listen. Like I cannot listen to music and study or read or anything like that. 'Cause
No.
all I do is pay attention to the music. But some people, they actually prefer to have the music playing in the background. It kind of helps them focus. Same with having the people around. I can't.
I can't.
Seriously,
I can't.
if there's music playing, that's all I'm doing is like paying attention to the music. My brain doesn't like to try and focus on two things at once.
Right. No, it's the same thing with me. I can't listen to music at all. But what else? What else is like your surroundings? I know there's probably a handful of people. Do I go this way? Do I? No. Jeez. Oh, there's a crap turret. Yeah.
Get it?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There
I
you
know.
go.
He keeps saying get the crap turret. I was like, I don't know where one is. But yeah, your surroundings, like I know that you don't necessarily have the choice of your studying environment ever. But realistically,
I mean,
like
ever.
you can
You
change.
definitely do.
Well, not never or not ever. Like if you have a family or something that's that has to work like random hours, or you got a big family, like and someone's always home, then you might not have peace and quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, go Wheatley. Now open up the goddamn door that spent me forever trying to figure it out. But also groups, like I can't study in groups. I don't know about you.
Well, I guess it depends on the group.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, I would honestly prefer not to. But there's been times when you find like a synergy with a group of people, and you guys are just rattling ideas off, and it's working out.
Right.
It all, I guess, depends on that whole idea of energy, matching energies.
Matching
Because if it's working,
motivations.
it can work well.
Fair enough. The important thing
Yeah,
is
I mean, some group work is just awful. I mean, I've had a handful of group work where I just
Yeah, I mean, group work in general is just awful because they just throw random people together and say, get the job done.
Yeah.
half of you probably ain't gonna do shit. So the other half are gonna have to do everything.
And that's probably true. Like, everyone thinks that. They're like, stupid group work. Even though you're the person that's not going to do anything, you're still going to be like, no one else is going to do anything. And you end up not doing anything the whole time.
Not me, I'm a perfectionist. I'm like, I don't give a crap. Nobody's doing anything. I'm getting an A on this goddamn assignment.
Oh,
With or without you.
That's the same way.
And then I'm ratting you all out.
Yes.
No, I probably wouldn't do that.
I know. Mama didn't raise no rats.
Mama didn't raise no rats.
What snitches get stitches.
Yeah, I would just give you a scowl.
A dirty scowl.
Hey, you like your A, motherfucker? That's what
Jeez. But yeah, just spending the correct amount of time planning, spending the amount of time actually learning. Door open then.
Open door.
Or is it this door?
Different door.
Different door. Maybe this door? Maybe this one already opened. I'm not sure then. And then this is something that nobody does. And I am also bad at this, is reflecting and going over what you already know. That's something that a lot of people don't know or don't do. You know, like, I knew a whole lot of students that would take notes and then never read their notes ever again. It's like, what are you doing then? What is the purpose of your note taking? You know, you're not encoding any of that information. You know, you'll remember some of it, but bits and pieces. But you might as well just get the information and then just cram all day. Shit is falling.
So, remember what you know, what you already have learned.
Remember what you know. And
Know what you know.
yeah, and improve on the stuff that you don't know, because that's really important. Because then you'll actually become smarter.
Oh, nice. Good advice.
Good.
Learn the stuff you don't know when you're going to take a test.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Write that down.
All right.
It's probably the best advice we're ever going to give you.
Is that what's going on?
I don't know. It's moving. Go through it.
I think I'm supposed to.
Chopping things up.
Oh, it's cutting those
Oh, it
things
is.
down. Nice. Nice.
Very nice.
All right. Well, now it needs to go over to the other side.
What else? What other kind of learning advice you got?
I think that's it for right now.
What about, I thought you said like movement helps you learn.
Oh, yeah, with the memorization. I forgot
I
because we
remember
got
that
on
because
checking.
I've got a good story about it.
Oh, yeah. So there has actually been research shown that if you if you don't do research, Jesus, if you walk or move while you're memorizing something, then you are more likely to remember it because your brain is firing in all other areas. And so you're more likely to remember stuff. So even if you have note cards or something of that nature, pace around your room and you will actually remember stuff better. So there's a little tidbit for you.
Nice. I never really knew why this, not necessarily why this was, but I didn't really think of it as a thing. But when I was in, like, I don't know, maybe the 8th grade, we had to memorize Annabelle Lee. And I didn't really start memorizing it until the morning before we had to go to class.
What is that?
It's an Edgar Allan Poe poem.
Oh, okay.
Annabelle Lee. And I don't remember it now, so don't ask me to recite. That was a long ass time ago. But I memorized it on the way to school, as I walked to school. And to be fair, I had about maybe 80% of it by the time I got there. But I lucked out, and I drew the last. I was the last person to have to go.
Right.
And so I memorized it as everyone else got up and talked about it, which is kind of funny.
Because you were just standing or walking mildly.
But I wonder if walking to school while memorizing it helped me get most of it.
Oh, most definitely, man. I mean,
Pretty
there's
cool.
numerous research, like exercising while you memorize stuff, or just walking around, or just take the dog out for a walk. Take your cat out if you got one of those. It's harmless.
We already talked about it. Don't walk your cat. You're weird.
Yeah. But yeah. But with that one, I think I actually am done after we fly through this tube.
All right, tubular.
But, you know, like and comment if you enjoy what we're talking about. Do the same thing if you don't enjoy what we're talking about, because we care about what you think.
Yes, and continue commenting if you want to see us play any particular game or talk about any particular subject.
Come back for more questions. Hopefully we'll be out of this stupid tube.
Right on, Ryder. See ya.
How long do you think we're going to be in this tube?
Hours.
It's going forever.
It's a giant tubular portal. There we go. See
Bye.
you guys later.